And we're back. So day 5, heading to San Felipe, Texas. I'm gonna be staying at Stephen F. Austin Park. As you can see from this video, it's a little rainy, and you can watch these jackasses trying to run out on me, fucking cagers. I try not to get pulled over today. So I got a warning yesterday. I'm sure this time I'm in the system, I'll get a ticket. And yeah, that's pretty much that. That's my story. Easy day today. It's 8:15. I only got like 4 or so hours of riding, 300 something miles. Should be easy peasy. Famous last words. What they used to say. Easy peasy. Can't say that because it's racist. So yeah. It's interesting when you travel, you got to deal with sunrise, you know, being different in different areas and stuff like that. It kind of throws your whole system off. Yep. Well, really don't have much to say, so I'll probably just log off. Alright, peace out. And we're back. So it's interesting, I'm riding down this highway, US 90, and I keep passing border patrol trucks on each side of the road, and for a while there's been a tall fence on each side of the road, and they were like trimming vegetation away from it. So I mean, I find the whole thing fairly interesting. I'm sure they have a bigger plan than, hey, let's drive around the truck, and if we see somebody that's Mexican, let's stop them and harass them and see if they're a citizen. But maybe that's as sophisticated as it is. One of my buddies was watching the Spot that I work with, and the Spot tracker. And he sent me an email saying, "What am I doing a tour of the side of the wall, Trump's Great Wall?" And I guess really I am, in a way, like not on purpose, but I think this is about, you know, as south as you can get where I'm at. I don't think Mexico is too far off to the, you know, to the right. But anywho, yeah, I thought it'd be more exciting. Yeah, here we go with this tall fence again on the left. I don't know if you can see it. It's a taller fence. I don't know if that really matters, but I've never seen a tall fence like that in any other place where I've driven, unless, you know, somebody's trying to keep deer out and stuff, and it's usually even taller than that. But I've seen quite a bit of that style of fence, you know, a 6-foot fence rather than a 4-foot fence like it's on this side. So that's fairly interesting to me, at least. Somebody who works as a resource manager, natural resource manager, and look at a lot of weird things like fences and gates that probably most other people don't give a damn about. So that's that. Just felt the burning desire and need to comment on that. So with that, peace out. And we're back. So riding through Texas. This, if I have to stop up here, this will be my 5th Border Patrol checkpoint that I've gone through. And it looks like we will. Let's see what kind of questions we can ask. I think I've been through 4. I've only had to stop at 2. 2 are the other way, or 1 was unmanned. 1 they were only checking one way. So, let's see. This guy's got to say, am I a citizen of the United States? Yes, I am. Use low beams. I already turned my clear water lights all the way as low as possible. 10 miles an hour, speed limit. Prepare to stop. Restrain your pets. Speed bumps ahead. K9 on duty. Gigantic speed bump, which I'm gonna go around. Hey, good morning. How are you? Excuse me? Are you a United States citizen? Yes, I am. All right, you too. That is the oddest thing, because wouldn't you just say you're a United States citizen if you were not? Like, let's say I was sneaking into this country illegally on my Honda NC700X from Mexico. I'd probably be there. It'd probably be an NC750X, and that's how the Border Patrol agent would know. But let's say he's not that smart like me. Now doesn't know everything about Hondas. And so I go up there with my full face helmet on, and they say, "Am I a United States citizen?" And I say, "Yes." And then I just drive in, and I continue to go. Crazy. Anyway, another Border Patrol checkpoint. I wonder how effective those are. I mean, again, like, I'm all for safe borders and having a safe, strong United States, but I really do wonder if having a Border Patrol check on a main road like that, how many folks they check or catch. So, anywho, that being said, another exciting encounter with U.S. Border Patrol. All right, peace out. And we're back. Kills me not being able to lane split here. Jesus, there was enough room right there to just drive a car through. That is the one good thing about California. I don't know if it's worth them putting more taxes on our gas and a surcharge on all of our registrations, but it is the one nice thing living in the only state where it is legal to lane split. The rest of these states, get on board, come on. Just driving through another exciting Texas town. Uvalde, Valde, I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to spell it. rainforest towns been going through. It's a pretty big one. Yep. Looks like we're getting to the end of town. Hibbert Sports, Little Sears. Looks like it rained like the Dickens here. Might have rained like the Dickens here already today. It's been drizzling pretty much. Light rain. Majority of the ride this morning. Been on the road for I guess about 2 hours-ish. Cough coming. I should go see Smuffs. I wonder if that's like Smurfs. I'm not sure if there's a movie The Smuffs. Check that out on the internet. Yeah, I'm definitely kind of in a slow ride mode today. Yep. That's pretty much the story. Alright, looks like we're getting out of town, so I'm gonna sign off. Oh well, what would a town be without a Walmart and an Applebee's? I don't know if Applebee's got its start in Texas or these parts, but Christ almighty, it's pretty freaking popular here. So's the Walmart. Hi everybody, welcome to Walmart. So, alright, looks like Walmart and Radio Shack and China Walk finish out the town. So, that said, peace out. And we're back. So I just stopped for lunch. That was a crazy thing for me to do, stop for lunch. But I'm doing less miles. I think I'm going to try to do less miles per day, so I can stop for lunch and not be crazy. So, 350 miles or so, 360 is probably good. I think that's what I'm going to do today. I'm also going to Cycle Gear in San Antonio because my butt's hurting a little bit. This is what, day 5 in the saddle. And I think more or less I was doing first day was over 500, the other days were slightly under 500, around 470 or so, I think, on mileage. So my butt's a little tender, so I'm hoping I can those compression-y shorts with the padding in them will do the trick, or at least help if I wear them every few days, or on days at least I want to do long mileage. And you probably don't want to hear the details of this, but I hope they go over, they can go over regular compression underwear where I can wear them multiple times without being disgusting. So yeah, that's that. Headed to Cycle Gear, and then I hate to say it, I'll probably just bomb down the freeway. I'll do a time check and check it out, see what's going on. So yeah, that be that. The rain has stopped. Probably should have put my sunglasses on because I'm fucking squinty right now, but I can always pull over and put them on if I want. Alright, that's the random thoughts in my mind. No singing or anything yet. There were some good songs today, I just didn't have the camera on, so I'll try to record another one of my greatest hits at some point during this trip. So peace out. And we're back. So I decided to get up to Super Slab. I think I got about 125 miles to go. I figured it'd be fun to get off the highway for a while and finish it out on some back roads. I gotta remember not to speed. See what this dead animal is in the road here. I'm not even sure what that was, to be honest with you. That's interesting. It's a big bird. It almost looked like a crested caracara, but I'm not sure if they are prevalent in these parts. I'll have to look. I think the speed limit here is 60, so I'll probably try to go 55. Keep it real, homie. 55 on my speedo means probably 57. If you believe the GPS. And I was thinking that could be the issue with my my 6th gear issue. If you watch the previous posting, it could be because when I got my sprockets replaced, the mechanic put a 2-down sprocket on the rear because that's what he could find aftermarket. He said it didn't think it'd make a difference, and I'm thinking it did make a difference because, hell, I took this bike to Oregon and Washington last year and I didn't have those issues. Granted, I didn't have headwinds like I did, but I also was going up a lot steeper elevation changes. So yeah, that being said, I guess we'll figure it out. I'll talk to Dave about it. Watch for water on road when flashing. Pretty country out here. Mill Creek, oh my god, that's a pretty crazy flood gauge. If that's 5 feet where they're showing that, that'd be pretty effed up. Don't want to experience any of that nonsense. Yeah, I think I'll probably be good. It's like, oh, it's 11:43, I gotta ride to 3:47, but it's 1:42, so I got another 2 hours on the bike. That ain't gonna kill me. Alright, maybe a little bit more footage and then if the GPS is cutting me out, but yeah, I'll probably film a little bit more and then turn it back on when I get to the place I'm staying. I'm staying at the state park. I think it's Stephen F. Austin State Park. So I'll leave it on for now though. I know if you're watching this, you're dying to see. Probably dying to see, is this just a big town here or just an intersection? And if you would have guessed just an intersection, you would have been the star corrected. Looks like opposing traffic does not stop, so I should stop fully and make sure I'm looking, and away I go. Alright. Heading towards Gonzales, it says. Alright, well with that, peace out! And we're back. So pretty awesome wildflower displays on this road. Took some pictures back there, but pretty cool, so I figured I'd turn on the camera and just film some. It's, like I said, pretty awesome. I'm on the alternate 90, so my guess is I think 90 and I-10 run together now, but this must have been the old 90. So that's what I'm on. And again, much happier, you know. I think the key to these trips is getting off the interstate, if I didn't say it. Doing less miles, man, so you can stop. You know, it's not all about I got a sticker that says it's not the destination, it's the journey, and that's pretty much the truth, you know. Yeah, it's interesting. Just like California being a big state, you know, Texas is a big state as you know, as well. Obviously, Texas is bigger than California. They say that obviously, but I'm pretty sure California is the third biggest state. Alaska's obviously the first, and that I'm sure Texas I think is the second. But so diverse. I mean, right now it's you know, a lot of deciduous trees here. Everything is super green. A lot of invasive species that I'm used to from back in the day. Invasive plant species. A lot of creepy looking RV parks that I probably wouldn't want to camp at. But I mean, the good thing with the spot is if I got hacked up in a bitch like in some chainsaw movie, at least as I check the spot to make sure it's still dropping dots, breadcrumbs, somebody would probably know where I was chained up or close proximity. Starting to get a little bit of throttle hand fatigue, but I brought the cramp buster, and that's the kind of the poor man's it's not a cruise control, if you will. What it does is it clamps onto the throttle body around the grip, and then you can put pressure on it with your wrist or just the palm of your hand rather than having to grip the grip. So I think I'm going to put it on mañana, or if I stop up here, if I can fish it out. I know it won't fit on perfectly because I have these foam grips down here, and that makes it a little bit chunkier. Alright, probably enough rambling. I hope I see another snake or so today. I hope I don't run it over. It'd be awesome to see some turtles again on the road alive that I don't run over, because California's well, besides sea turtles, only has 2 native turtles, and then the introduced red-eared slider. So I don't have to type a note. The other one's the western pond turtle, and the other one's the desert tortoise. So, anywho, hope you enjoyed the scenery. And like usual, peace out! And we're back. So yet another exciting one-way road. Hopefully there's a pilot car. Oh, there is a pilot car. And I also want to comment on, holy shit, this is a freaking truck in front of us. That's the ranch hauler. It's got like a, looks like a hitch for like a gooseneck, 5th wheel. It's also got a receiver for a bunch of different balls on it. Looks like he's running a 2 3/4. I wasn't always an office jockey. Loose gravel, slow. I love all these things because I never know what the hell to expect. Loose gravel, great. How loose? How loose of gravel are we talking? It looks like it could be pretty loose. We'll find out. Yeah, that would be pretty loose if I had to ride through that shit. Wouldn't be happy about that. Might be La Vaca County. Sorry, I get so sidetracked. But yeah, I wonder. This is what I do when I'm riding around places. And like when you're going around different places in the country, you always see different types of pavement, right? So I'm always like, and a lot of it you don't know, so you don't really know what to expect. So like, I don't know, that looks, now that I'm looking at it now, it doesn't look like it'd be super slippy. It looks like it's glued down to tar. That's what I'm gonna guess there. But you know, if I was approaching that, I wouldn't know. That's what it looks like. It's funny, like I read, I can't remember whose book it was. one of those, how to be a better and safer motorcyclist. He's like, oh, if there's a pilot car, you should go to the front of the line. I can imagine if I just in Texas, I just roll up to the front of the line with my California plated Japanese bike, how happy the people in front of me would be. Like, they don't understand. I'd rather have good visibility, because behind the ranch hauler, I really can't see shit. So by the time something comes up, it's pretty much I just got to react. I can't really prepare. I can't prepare myself. But yeah, this is a long ass section of road, just one way. Luckily I got there when I did. Looks like it's ending up here. Hopefully you don't have to go over the tarry, shitty gravel stuff. Time will tell. Well, every truck here to every pickup truck, like I'd say 95% of them are white, and probably 85% of them have like brush guards on them. And nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, it's like, it's interesting. Gotta get moving at speed here, because I'm starting to get hot and sweaty. Man, these one-way road, these clips of the video, probably the most exciting. Some of the most exciting stuff here. And here comes the roller vehicle with 8 wheels. Always DOT, the joke is, right? It's just people standing around doing nothing. And no matter what state you're in, everyone is the same. Alright, well, a pilot car follow me. I should like follow that car and get right behind it. 60 miles an hour. Ooh, Subway Cafe. Never seen that. Cappuccinos and smoothie. Shiner. So you know, I am excited at Shiner. I was hoping it'd be Shiner Bach. If there's Shiner Bach is here in like a facility, I'd be like, oh. Have to call the park, make sure I can get in. But my guess is it's not. So anywho, signing off. If I sign right back on, it's because I found Shiner Bach. If such a place even exists. Shiner. Alright, peace out. Homemade jar, lemon drop, take a sip. Don't stop, girl. You know you love it when you get your shine on. Baby, you should be rocking all night long. Summer skies dripping rhinestones, turn your party lights on. Baby, get your shine on, shine on. Baby, get your shine on. Glad I went through the town of Shiner. Peace out. So I'm in some town. I don't know what the hell name it is, but figure. Ah, bookies, bookies. Bookies. That's the gas station name. Bookies. Bookies. Bookie. I wish I knew the name of this town. Austin's Barbecue. That looked fucking awesome. I gotta turn Babota to Boda 13. That's what it sounded like the GPS lady said after riding all day. It sounded like she said, turn left on Babota to Boda 13. Looks like more T-storms tonight, but I don't care because I'll have a roof over my head, which will be awesome. Again, all these towns just dried up and at old-fashioned meat market, smoked meats. I love traveling by the bike, but it's hard, man. You don't have room for charcoal or smoked meats or a big cooler. Makes life rough. Baba Bodie. Turn left on Baba Bodie 13. Atwater Prairie Chicken NWR. I think I'm going to be turning left here. FM 3013, that's what that said. $13, 16 miles I go. Speed limit is 50. Remember not to speed, because this is about the time in my trip yesterday when I got a ticket. Not a ticket, a warning. Could have been a ticket, but it was a warning. This when you know I'm getting fucking tired of riding, but I'm squatting down, wiggling around in the seat like a jag-off. Alright, I'm going to turn this off for now so I can film the park. Peace out. And we're back. So I'm following the GPS to the park, and I'm on like these little roads I usually ride at home, and I'm like thinking, I also went down like Deliverance Row a while ago. It was pretty spooky, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm like, Jesus, really, is this the best way for me to get to the state park? But apparently GPS lady thinks it is, so that's awesome. Seeing some countryside, hopefully I make it there. Looks like a big T-storm coming in, so I'd love to get to the park before I get dumped on. Although I love the wind right before a storm. And yeah, I got beer in my case that I bought about an hour ago, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be like piss warm by the time I get there. There'll probably be no place good to get ice, and that's probably the end of my whining right for now, but maybe not. So Jesus, I hope for sure I can get to this fucking park pretty soon. I haven't seen one sign for the park, so that's what happens when you follow GPS lady. But I got plenty of time other than this. Other than the impending rainstorm, I have plenty of time. Yeah, that's a big... Even in Texas, on the small streets, the speed limit's crazy. Like in California, Jersey, the speed limit on this road would be like 20 miles an hour. Well, this looks like a nicer car in front of me. Maybe they're going to the park too. Woohoo! Woohoo! Here, please let at least 2 beers be cold enough to drink. So I'm gonna throw this out here. When I pack, I don't really have a lot of room. I can't strap a big cooler on. I'm curious if anybody else, I'm looking for some waterproof cooler that's small and collapsible that I could put a little bit of ice in, maybe, ideally 6 beers, because a lot of places I gotta buy 6, but like even 3 beers or 2 bombers. So God, if anybody had that magical answer for me, that would be freaking awesome. funny. I could put ice in my dry bag, but Christ, by the time I ride all the way back there, the ice might be melted. I'm going to turn my brighties down because I don't think I'm going to get hit by anybody. This is it. Here's the park. Not a sign telling. Yeah, cool. I'm here. Woohoo! GPS lady says I'm here, so that's awesome. Oh! I didn't get hit by a golf ball. Alright, so I want to see. I'm going to turn her. nice though. All right, have a good night. We're back. So I finally made it here. The park ranger was there, and she showed me where to go, which is very nice because she was off work 30 minutes ago. This is gonna sound really weird, but I'm riding without gloves, and it's interesting how different things feel without gloves. I'm sure I'll get some comments on that one, like, what are you, a spice? But I could be a little paunchy. So Texas Parks and Wildlife, that's where I'm staying. This is one of their parks, and yeah, back in the day I really wanted to work for these guys, but I could never land a job with them when I got out of college, so I got a job with the Florida Park Service. Alright, here's the shelter area. Everybody in the 313. Ah, shelter 10. That looks nice, man. Yeah. Living large, man. This is pretty sweet. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. This is pretty nice. Alright, so she said 10. Yeah. I'm like grinning because I'm like, this is fucking awesome. Alright, this is where the story ends for now. Tune in tomorrow for another exciting day of riding no place. Alright, peace out. So it looks like it's gonna rain like hell on me, but it is fucking hot and humid here. That is for sure. The lady put me like a million miles away from the restroom, it looks like. Well, that's okay. It's a pretty nice park. Not gonna lie. Hopefully make it. God, I don't have my earplugs in, and the GPS lady's fucking yelling at me. So okay, so I have an awesome picture of the cabin that I just sent my friends. Two things I didn't tell them is how fucking humid it is here. I forgot about that. You know, I lived in Florida for a while, but I forgot how awesome humidity is, how overwhelming it could be. The second thing I forgot is I don't even remember what the second thing was. Oh, mosquitoes. That's the second thing. Mosquitoes. It is fucking mosquito-rific here. And I hate sleeping with bug spray. But the nice thing is that cabin is pretty much just a shelter. I don't know if you can see up there what the sky looks like. But if it rains, I'll be getting wet because I ain't putting my liners on. But that'll be fine. It might feel actually pretty good. I'm like, I haven't been in a thunderstorm in a while. That'd be ironic, right? Have a great ride out here, no issues, and then fucking crash in a super thunderstorm. All because I have to get fucking ice. Yeah, this might be this is a private golf course over here. Yeah, these are some pretty ominous clouds. Trying to see where this thing is sending me. Yeah, that's a big one. That might be a severe thunderstorm. Severe thunder, severe weather. Now I'm just gonna go out to the freeway. Fuck this. Looks like a big one. Goddamn GPS wants to send me through the ghetto again. me a GPS. Here comes the rain. Here comes the rain. I'm sure it'll feel pretty good, actually. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Of course, this food mart has to be closed. Don't do this at home, kids. Yep. I'm not an alcoholic. I just want ice. I swear. I don't want cold beer. I want ice. Alright, this looks like this. Oh God, there was an Exxon right there. I gotta just whip a shitty because there was an Exxon right back there. Right back there. There was an Exxon. Could have had my ice by now. Bad drive. I'm looking for a lazy man spot to turn around, and that would be right up here. That would be right here. Oh, the air feels so nice though. So nice. I gotta stop this lady. If I can't get to that exit, I'm gonna be pissed. Better make it fast or else I'm gonna get pissed. Oh, there's a Subway. I might just do that again. Subway. Jesus Christ, man. And I bitch about everything. Man, there's a puddle. no, there's this, no, there's that, no. So hopefully this place is actually fucking open. I don't think it is though. Let's see. From the back, it does not look open. From the front, yep. Come on. Go. Alright, lady, what are you doing? I want to do this pull. Oh, big decision. Do I go with Subway like I usually do? Or do I make a meal tonight because I have nothing but time? Alright, that can be the big thing. What does Mike do? Alright, that being said, peace out.